Hello, and I'm Lauren Pasalich, a real estate advisor with Engel Völkers here in Salt Lake. And I always like to say that real estate is the ultimate team sport, and it's very important to surround yourself with the absolute best professionals. And I'm here today with one of my very favorite, Miss Dallas Reeves of Blue Moon Estates. How you doing, Dallas?
Good, how are you?
Good. So can you tell me what exactly is an estate sale?
Absolutely. So an estate sale comes about when someone needs to sell all of the contents or belongings in their home. Oftentimes they're kind of thrown in the same category as yard sales, but an estate sale is a much more elevated version. So we help people downsize, declutter all of their belongings, and then we can leave the home empty so that you can come along, sell their home, and they can move on to the next chapter.
Fantastic, cool. So I'm sure a lot of people have probably never done an estate sale. How do you know if an estate sale is right for you?
Yeah, and so we offer free consultations, which makes it really easy because a lot of the time they don't know what an estate sale is or how it's going to work. So we can come in, do an assessment, figure out what their needs are, and then go from there. And oftentimes estate sales, you need kind of a variety, a majority of items in the home for it to make sense for them. But we can discuss all of that when we come through the home and figure out what best fits them.
Oh, beautiful, cool. So what would you say you typically charge for an estate sale?
Yeah, we're based on commission. We do have a minimum fee in place, but for us to be able to give the most accurate pricing, we need to come and see the home, get eyes on it, and that's why we do the free consults.
Awesome. So as far as the estate sale go, what does all your services include?
Yeah, so it can be as little or as much as they want. Obviously, the estate sale, we do all of the photography, staging, marketing, pricing of the home. We come in and set everything up. We're very focused on presentation, which I know Engel Völkers is obviously a very elevated real estate organization. So we like to reflect that in our business as well. So I forgot the
Yeah, you're perfect. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you do a lot. So how long does this process typically take?
It can take about 1 to 2 weeks, depending on the situation and the labor that goes into the home, but it's fairly efficient and quick for the most part.
Cool. And I imagine in a perfect world, everything gets sold and everybody's happy, right? I'm sure once in a while there might be some stuff left over. So what happens to that once the estate sale's done?
Yeah, and that's probably the biggest question we get. All of the items still do belong to the client, so it's up to them what they would like to do, but we do partner with the other side. So if you don't know who they are a nonprofit organization here in Salt Lake. They're wonderful. They help people that have gone through homelessness or substance abuse, and they have a program that they put them through. So we are able to donate with them to their thrift stores, and then we can completely clear out the home and leave it ready to go however the client best wants it left.
Fantastic, that's awesome. And I know anytime someone comes into someone's house or someone has someone come to their house, it's probably, what do I do? How do I make this right? So what's the best way for someone to prepare for you to come in and, assess an estate sale? What do we do an estate sale?
Stop donating. We do run into a lot of people that donate everything beforehand, and it's really the little stuff, not the big furniture, that makes a successful estate sale for them. So just drop everything and wait for us to do the consult, call us up, and we can come out and figure out exactly what they need. If it's not an estate sale with us, we can figure out the service that they need and refer them from there too.
Fantastic. And I imagine you see all sorts of different things that people have collected over a lifetime. What would you say is the most interesting, your favorite thing you've ever had the opportunity to sell?
Ooh, I would say my favorite thing is something that we actually bought from one of our sales, and it was this beautiful kind of like a Mexican wolf piece of art, and I'm a big wolf lover, so I have that in my home. And then kind of the funkiest thing is we had a milking chair for cows, a very antique milking chair, very funky looking, in one of our sales, and that got a lot of looks.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. Yeah, I know I went to one of yours, and they had a great collection of albums, but I made the mistake of showing up on day 3. Don't do that. Show up on day 1 and get your first dibs on it, because you'll miss out some good stuff if you're not there. But awesome. So do you have any coming up in the near future that we can possibly check out?
We do. We're going to have one coming up in the Old Farm neighborhood in Mill Creek. It's going to be kind of a small but a very sweet one. He traveled the world, so he's got some very interesting little decor, collectibles, art, beautiful plants in that home. And then we'll have one coming up in Bountiful as well, right in the beginning of June, and that one's going to be really vintage, really eclectic. Really excited about that one, so you'll have to keep an eye on us and check us out. You can join our loyalty program at bluemoonestatesales.com so that you can see all of our upcoming sales. We're on social media, Blue Moon Estate Sales SLC, Facebook, all those fun things. So
fantastic. So if someone is interested, your services is the best way to go to those websites. Do you have a phone number or anything? you can give them if they want to contact you?
Yeah, we can put it below too, but it's 801-803-2836. You can text or call that phone number, and there's no wrong questions. You can ask me anything. We can figure out what you need and go from there.
Fantastic, beautiful. I appreciate you coming here and telling us all about estate sales, and definitely go check out the ones coming in the future, and because it's fantastic, you can find some great things. Thanks.